Pineapple Casserole, okay, is a sweet and savoury southern dish featuring pineapple, sharp cheddar cheese, I like, and a buttery crushed cracker topping, often served as a side for holiday meals in Easter and Christmas times, we think. This one actually came in as a suggestion from Courtney on TikTok, and she said, just wait till you find out about pineapple casserole. I am bewildered. I love a pineapple and cheese. In the UK, we have pineapple and cheese cubes, sticks, delicious. It's a bit sweet, bit savoury. It's got two different textures. We love that. But this is baked. It's hot. It is a hot, sweet casserole. It's a what? I'm thinking about Christmas dinner. I'm thinking, would I have that? Is it a dessert or is it with your Christmas dinner? It's with your Christmas dinner. So you're putting gravy near that? Gravy near cheesy pineapple, sweet, baked, Ritz topped thing. Look, I'm never ever gonna your parade until I've tried it, and then I might. So let's begin on our pineapple casserole. I need some pineapple up in here. Pineapple casserole, here we come. So it's pineapple chunks, which lovely little chunkers, and then it's crushed pineapple, which unfortunately, in my usual fashion, just didn't get. I got pineapple rings, so I'm just going to get them crushed up. And this is how we will sell it. I'm showing you how to make crushed pineapples at home. So pineapple rings, and you basically just chop the shit out of them. Do I need to stop swearing? Let me know in the comments, should I stop swearing? Or should we go further with the swearing? Couple of pineapple chunks. I'm also going to reserve some of the liquid that goes in as well. So that'll go back into the juicy, juicy pineapple. I'm going to have to get myself a little tin of pineapple tonight because I really fancy sitting and munching through a tin of pineapple. And there's something that's very different about a tin of pineapple and a bit of fresh pineapple. I want the sweet, juicy, in syrup, tinned pineapple, which I doubt has any goodness in it for you. Oh, and as we were speaking about this, and I was saying about this recipe being served at Christmas and being like, do I want that with my gravy? I realised, well, actually I didn't realise, Kat was like, is it in America on Christmas they have a roast ham rather than the turkey that we have? And I think that's right. So let me know, do you have a roast ham at Christmas? This would make sense with a roast ham, the cheesy pineapple ham, cute, love that. Next step of the recipe is to mix all of it together. So we've got the drained, tinned chunks of pineapple. I'm just gonna strain off the crushed pineapple and just make sure, if I need it for a little bit of loosening of the rest of the casserole, I'll use it then. Crushed pineapple, it's juicy anyway, goes in. Then we have grated strong cheddar cheese. You guys are wild over there. Right, we've got sugar, quite a lot of it, considering this is like savoury, it's quite a lot of sugar. And flour, not a lot of flour. And then we mix. What is this dish? It's another one where I'm just confused as to how did we get to this point and who did this? Who made this, and are they a genius? Are they an evil genius? I feel like we need a bit more flour in there, potentially. Let's see. Goes into a little oven-proof casserole dish. It's like a cheesy pineapple clafouti. A clafouti is a wet, like pancakey batter. You'd make like an upside down cake with it, with a clafouti, wouldn't you? So yeah, it's like a wet batter. Next, we need the topping, which is cheesy biscuits. We're going to be using some Ritz biscuits. And you know what? On my funeral potato video, a lot of you were telling me how, instead of cornflakes, you can also use biscuits, which is interesting. You guys, you do love to use a biscuit topping or potato chips, which also makes a lot of sense. So I'm gonna loosely crush them up. And then a bit of butter to bring it all together. I do love, you know, with this dish that it is sweet and savoury. I love a sweet and savoury dish. We've got the very sharp cheddar, we've got very sweet pineapple, and then we've got our lovely kind of savoury biscuits. There is something in here, I just can't imagine it with anything else. So I've got just some melted butter, which I'll just use enough to kind of make a paste with the biscuits. I'm seeing a theme in some of the southern and Midwest kind of dishes. There's a lot of like ingredients, yeah, like biscuits. There's a lot of pineapple, and there's a lot of store cupboard ingredients which are made into then a dish. I'm not saying that as a negative, it's just an observation that I've had. Maybe what it is that maybe because it's more rural, it's less like you'll be able to get fresh produce all the time, maybe. Not that, to be fair, I would make a biscuit, bake it, and then crush it up, but let me know why. Why is it that we use a lot of pantry goods? And then this just gets scattered across the top. It does look pretty good, actually. I just don't know, how does it go with the rest of the dinner? Those biscuits look delicious. That then goes into the oven at 175 degrees Celsius, which is something Fahrenheit. Let me know what it is. If you've got YouTube open, you can get Google open as well, sweetie. That's going into the oven to bake into a casserole-like concoction. It's time for Dingo Lingo. It's time for Diner Lingo. Right, let's begin. Balloon juice. Balloon juice. Helium? No, it would be what's in a balloon? Balloon juice. Oh, coffee's served in a balloon. Balloon juice. I have absolutely no idea. Not a clue. Seltzer. Oh, like an alcoholic seltzer. Oh, they do non-alcoholic seltzers. Oh, sick. Didn't know that. Cool. A balloon juice. Next up on the list. Hold the hail. No salt. No cheese. No hail. Ice. Oh no! I was so close. With stop. Okay, last one. Come on. Right, we can get this. I'm channeling my inner diner. Go. What is it? Murphy. M-U-R-P-H-M-U-P-H-R-E-Y. Murphy. I can't say it. Murphy. I can't think of anyone with the surname Murphy that I can associate with or anything. Murphy. I don't hold the Murphy. No, extra Murphy. What was it? Murphy. What is Murphy? A genuine person? Surely, Murphy. Murphy, I think at one point was a French, like it used to teach you French on the TV in the UK. Murphy, was that Muzzy? Murphy. I don't know what surname Murphy is. It sounds like Scottish? Murphy? I have no idea. Where am I from? Ireland. Oh, Murphy. What is it? Just Murphy. Whiskey? A potato? I'm asking for mashed potato? Just a potato. God, I didn't even know that was an Irish name. Well, I failed at Diner Lingo once again. I think I had a lot of help to get a potato from Murphy. But enjoy the rest of the video, guys. There we have it, the finished product. It doesn't look half bad. Pineapple casserole. And that's not two words I thought I would be saying next to each other today. But it doesn't look bad. It smells interesting, so let's dive in. I'm gonna get a little spoonful out onto a plate. I'm gonna go for a nice hearty serving. You've got to get a bit of the edge in, haven't you, as well? Well, I tell you what, it doesn't look that bad. The cheese has really melted into nothing, and the flour has kind of made it cake-ish, but there's a lot of oil from, I think, the butter that I used. It is interesting. Is that the kind of serving you would have? Doesn't look doesn't look that great on the plate, but I'm sure it will taste delightful. I don't know about this now. I've kind of changed my mind on it. I was quite like, oh yeah, it'll be fine, la 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 la. And now I'm thinking about the baked pineapple, cheese, flour and sugar. It's almost like a really nice dessert, but then it just takes a weird turn. Okay, I've got to get some crispy bits. It looks nice. The biscuit's cute. The cheese is looking interesting. And the flour has cooked, so it's gone clear. It's not like we've got like raw flour in there. Wish me luck. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I thought I was gonna like it, I don't like it. I'm so sorry, I don't like it. I don't know. I'll try it again though. It doesn't taste like nice sweet pineapple. It tastes like not very sweet tinned pineapple. I don't know where all the sweetness has gone because we've got loads of sugar in it. And then just some bits of cheese. And then it's the texture of it. No, it's not for me. It's a nit au point. The texture's not great. The taste is very hit and miss, where it's like nothing and then cheese and then something that's a bit juicy. And then like just fat. There's just a coating of fatty butteriness. It's not given enough of anything. So it gives nothing. And then it just isn't right. I make sense in my mind of what I'm trying to say. I've got this rating for this, and I'm sorry, but this rating is a 1 out of 10 for me. I didn't like that at all. I had high hopes because I like cheese and pineapple together, and I like a sweet and savoury dish, but something ain't sitting right with that. I don't know what it is, and I don't like it. I don't like it. So that's a 1 out of 10. I'm sorry, Pineapple Casserole, but you did sound rank from the beginning. Normally, I'd be telling you to like and subscribe whilst I munch down on some delicious food. But now I'm going to tell you to like and subscribe if you like watching weird stuff, and just look at it, really, because I didn't like that. It's not for me. Right, so no. I needed to fight Tom. Tom has eaten like almost half of this, and he is disgraced that I have given this a 1. No, did I give it a 1?
No, I just saw you vote 1, and I thought I'm going to have a little nibble, and I'm trying it, and it's literally 8 out of 10, potentially 9, so I think we need a revote.
I really don't want to eat it again, though.
It's good. I've eaten half of it here.
Are you eating everything together?
There's no way that's a 1.
Can you please describe why this is?
Cheesy, tangy, savoury, bit of crunch as well. No, start again.
All the way?
You're going in with preconceived judgment.
Okay.
Clear your mind, clear your... There's no way that's a 1. There's no way on earth that's a 1. You gave that green Watergate salad a 4, 5, 6.
Did I?
Come on. I'm doing this for all of South America. No, Southern America. For Mexico. You might love it.
That's Central America anyway.
No, I'm doing this for the southern regions of America who know their shit. Come on. We've already had one end of the video. Let's speed it up.
I'm still not completely converted to an 8. But I will... okay, I was maybe a bit harsh. It is more edible than first thought. Mm-hmm. I'll give it a 4.7.
Okay.
Is that going to satisfy you? I can. Yes. Okay. Maybe I was.
I'd be giving it a 10, but cheers, thanks a lot. Subscribe to Tom Cooks for more important ratings.
I'm not 100% convinced, but I will give it a 4 point. I don't.
Go for 4. If you...
We'll do a solid 4. Final rating, because he's a massive fan.
Cheers, thank you,
Do you
America.
want me to make you that again?
Genuinely, if I never eat that again, I'm actually quite sad.
There you have it.